a old little game which I used to play on the PS3 uh, several years ago. And the company that made this has since gone under, I believe. I think this was one of the only games that they developed. Um, they were planning a sequel that just never went through, I believe. Uh, but I have a lot of fun with this game. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Um, so basically, you play as an agent uh, infiltrating into either sort of American quote unquote imperialist bases or Soviet bases essentially to secure launch plans to basically stop them from launching nukes at the moon, I believe is the plot. Um, so, three weapons blueprints and three launch plans versus one launch plan, four formula pages, which is like technologies you can use to essentially buff your abilities during runs, like more endurance to protect yourself against shots and lower DEFCON raising time and stuff like that. And the two officers present mean that I can hold them hostage and lower the DEFCON. So there's a lot to take into account. But let's just hop right into it. Didn't even know you could get CounterSpy on the mobile device, but apparently you could. I don't think you can now, though. Alright, so we've already got Endurance, which is enemy gunfire and explosions cause less damage. But there's obviously several more to unlock by acquiring formulas. And that's what we're going to aim to do. That's going to be the main goal here. And I do have intentions to complete this entire game in this singular broadcast, so let's get to it. Deep in the frigid mountains where even bears fear to tread. Oh, officer just standing outside. Yeah, never shoot an officer. Just point your gun. If he's alone, he'll surrender and lower the DEFCON for you, which makes life easier. I only wish I could read Russian. Alright, so we've got formula there, but we can't blow it up yet. Bit too noisy. Let's take out this guy. I like to save ammo where I can. You'll probably catch me making mistakes like, you know, when I'm trying to conserve ammo, I end up getting caught because of it. Come on. Oh, he shot me, what a dick. Right, so 5 is the lowest DEFCON you can get, which is good. It basically means peacetime, so if I'm to get spotted and raise the DEFCON and stuff like that, it'll take longer for them to basically do a nuke launch and fail me the game, basically. So the lower you keep the DEFCON, or I guess in terms of numeracy, the higher, the better. I hate the rooms that are like this, like multi-platform kind of areas. They're generally a pain to get through and I tend to get spotted a lot on them. Let's go up here. And there's a lot of secret areas as well that you can easily miss, especially if you're relatively new to the game. Let's get ourselves that formula. Alright, we've unlocked Persuasion, which is a really good one. It basically means, say you've raised the DEFCON like an idiot in your previous mission or whatever, and it's a bit high for you, to the point where going in is a little risky. You can use Persuasion, basically spend some of your money to lower the DEFCON by 1, pretty much right before you enter into the area, so it gives you a bit of an advantage. Oh, he was quick. Alrighty. Pretty sure that's everyone. He's glitching like an idiot back there. I love that. Now he's just stopped. Master of Disguise. I don't know that one off the top of my head, which means I probably don't use it. There's only about 4 formulas that I actually use. And into the sort of later game, those formulas can become really important. They can really give you an edge that you'll need to surpass the game without too much trouble, I guess. Alrighty. They're kind of minding their own business at the moment. There we go. I didn't think I'd get the other guy, honestly. I just kind of wanted to do it because it was cool. But turns out it was advantageous. Don't call them. Alright. Finding these formulas really easily. Sometimes they'll be in very hidden areas. It's worth noting as well that most of the levels in this game are randomly generated. There's a fairly limited variation to the generation though, so like you'll notice differences, but some areas have a sort of the same general feel. Like this kind of area I feel like I've seen like a billion times, but there's probably a couple of nuances to make it different. Like I suppose patterns, like or not patterns, paths for the soldiers to go down, their patrol routes, things like that. Rolling's always pretty neat too. So many uses for it. I just can't stop rolling. Oh, I reckon I could get them both melee. Yeah. Blind as a bat. Alright, that's the launch plan. Alright, now we gotta go up here. To the right. Easy win. Now we just beat the boop boop. Pass on through. So we've lowered the defcon to 5. We've barely spent much ammo at all. Yeah, I'd say that went about as well as it could have. Yeah, so each side has its own defcon meter. So newer players will find a lot that, you know, if a defcon in one area raises too high, you can just play against the other one to basically play it safe. But once you get to the point where, you know pretty much nearly everything about how the game works, you won't need to worry about that, really. It'd be defcon 2 and you can just waltz in and fix up your mistakes. Yeah, let's go more launch plans on the weapon blueprint. Right. I don't think there were any officers in this one. Let's lower the defcon, get some persuasion, and proceed. I like the little facts down the bottom. I genuinely didn't know that First Strike Doctrine was really a thing even in the Cold War days. I know pretty much only North Korea does it now, but everyone else kind of goes second strike policy. Can we get him? I want him to spot me. I think there's also different nuances to level generation depending on if the base is Soviet or US. I don't know if it's just me, but US bases tend to feel, I guess, a bit more vertical, whereas Soviet bases tend to be a lot more stretched out. Like I said, it could just be me, but it could be a factor, I suppose. Well, the more I look at it, maybe not. You know, they have the obvious different color schemes, and the guards speak their respective languages. But I suppose apart from that, it's not really much difference.
Not like this.
I'm surprised they didn't see me. If you've watched other videos on my channel, you might notice as well that I tend to pick games that have a sort of fixed cover mechanic. I really enjoy them. Just the simple feature of having cover to pretty much defend you from anything coming from your front as long as you're careful. I don't know, it always just adds more strategic value to the game. No matter what game it is, really. Actually, could get that. Oh, I was close. If you didn't run. Oh well. The game's got a fair bit of replayability to it as well. Though the only problem is once you get all the weapon blueprints and the formulas and stuff, when you do new games, it still has those, and basically the only thing you can get is money caches, which you can use to buy weapons and use formulas that you've acquired and stuff like that. It can get a bit stale at that point, in which case it's better to just delete your just delete any files you have pertaining to your progress in the game and start from scratch again. It's just so much more fun. Just unlocking everything again. I would have done that with this game multiple times by now. Alright, final room. I got lucky. Let's start a fight. Why not? Good fight. Didn't realize I burnt through those launch plans so quick. I like how it just gives us ammo right at the end. Oh well, not complaining, saves me money. Alright. Look at all those launch plans. Good work, Agent. With the rocket's schematics, we can devise a method to counter the launch plans. Their ideologies are so different, but their plans to destroy the moon are identical, even down to the schematics. Next, we need you to gather a complete set of flight path data. With that data, we can plot out the exact trajectory of the rockets after launch. Are you sure I'm the only agent available for this operation? What about Bishop? Oh god. Bishop is still completing counter-training, and as you know, the other agents are still recovering from that terrible yoga accident. Ouch. All our hopes and dreams truly rest with your success. Good luck, and transmission. Whoa. If I go the US route, right, I can get a lot of money out of that. Not many launch plans in comparison, I guess. But the main reason I would do that is to lower that DEFCON with some persuasion again. Or I could infiltrate socialists, kind of make a quicker rush for the end, and get, just like before really, a fair few formula pages. At this stage, I might actually go for those formula pages. Let's go back to Russia. Right, we haven't unlocked that weapon yet, which is a shame. I like that one. Security cameras become less effective at detection. It's okay, that one's pretty good. I usually use the radio one more though, because when some soldiers, especially in the late game, call for backup, or not backup, call to raise the DEFCON, they can be in hard to hit spots sometimes, so they'll likely be on call longer than a camera can look at you for, so it's probably better to avoid that one. Now let's go ahead and start. Bolshoi Lakita Offer. Miles away from civilization, as is anything in Russia. Oh, this area, I think this area is only a Soviet area. I don't think the US has a map layout like this, or I don't remember if they do. I don't. Yeah. But yeah, this one's pretty much always the same, except for what's at the end there. At the end there, you can see there's basically a little closet that can get your money. But the last time I've been in this area, that was not that. It was basically the vent that you could actually come out of at the start. Or was it? Because this down here is that vent. Maybe it is the same. Far out. Yeah, like I said, most of this game is randomly generated, but I would not say all of it is. The final mission as well. The US and Soviets have their own respective final base, and I don't think that's randomly generated at all. I'm pretty sure that's always the same. They're interesting maps though, I will admit. Ooh. Don't fall. Okay, he fell. Yeah, if I saw two dead buddies there, you know, after turning around for like a few seconds, I'd be worried too. Shame that there's nothing up top. Oh, it's right there. Well, what I said earlier about American bases being more vertical seems to be turned on its head now. The Soviet is very vertical. These kind of areas remind me of an old game that when I had a DS, I'd always get demos from the eShop, I think it was called. And one of the games that I downloaded to play the demo of was called Fractured Soul, and it looked a hell of a lot. It didn't look like this really, but the level design gives me some reminiscence of that, I suppose. The map layout, particularly. I still haven't used any ammo. Far out. I don't need that ammo crate then. Might come back and get it, but I don't know. I always like to min-max how much money I generate per mission in this. Silent Runner. That one is... Actually, that one's one of the ones I use all the time. It's... I've used it less lately because even when I have Silent Runner active just by instinct and I guess muscle memory, I still sneak like slower when I'm closer to enemy. So if you can get control of that, it's a really, really good formula. But going slowly isn't too difficult, so it's not really necessary, so to speak, I suppose. Maybe I can just burn out a bunch of suppressed ammo here, go back and get that ammo crate. That would be wise, I think. I don't know if there's any cover below me. I'm gonna wait till he's turned around. I don't know if the one further over... Oh, the one further over is in a separate area. I'm all good. Oh, okay. I'm in a weird position. Don't know how I wasn't hit at all during that. Usually in this game, bullets find you way too easily. Let's go back and get that ammo. Because suppressed ammo is... I mean, to refill your ammo, the cost depends on how much ammo you've used up and haven't been able to reattain during the mission. So, you know, the more bullets you use, the more it's going to cost to refill them. So I like to keep as high ammo count as I can in all my guns. So that I can spend the least money possible on that and use it where it really matters. Formulas. Alright, glad we have a med bay there. If that guy turns around, I'm going to be very happy. Hey, there we go. Good stuff. Ooh. Cover can be a bit finicky, especially when there's a lot of cover points in the area. Oh, that's not good. Ah, no. I don't want to use the suppressed bullet on him. No, well, there's a med bay for that. Like it never happened. It was risky though, because if you die on the mission, the DEFCON immediately goes up by 1. Which, you know, you always want it to be low. Ooh, I don't like how they're just there. Please stop shooting and approaching like that. I hate when they do that. Because, like, if I roll out of the way to avoid the kick, then it just starts shooting me. And if I try to use what little time I have to aim and shoot, if I don't hit their head, I just waste bullets and get the same effect. And if I do hit their head, well, I don't know. It's just a low chance of that happening, I guess. Yeah. more combat you can avoid in this game, the better. But oop, did a lot of damage then. Ooh. Alright, where was I? Forgot what I was saying. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope. Right, combat. Yeah, so there's some areas where avoiding combat is nigh impossible. I suppose you could do it if you had a lot of suppressed ammo and were really skilled. Though it's, I guess, designed to not really be feasible. There's some areas where combat is just kind of an essential thing, which I guess adds an element of challenge to the game, where combat is already fairly difficult. Like here, it's technically possible to wipe them all out stealthily, but with that guy always watching me, yeah. Once they all turn around. Ooh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't kill him? Okay. Yeah, you can probably see what I mean already. Alright. Managed to keep the DEFCON at 5. I don't know how we were doing for bullets. I think we were down 9, 10, or maybe 11 normal pistol bullets. It doesn't really matter. 2,000 bonus intel and 1 officer present. That is a dream come true. Oh, they're both a dream come true. Oh. I really do want those weapon blueprints. We're coming up to the game where that's about to be very important too. Everything's really important. I hate to say it, but I think once again I'm gonna have to pass up the US, because $2,000 of bonus intel is great, but I already have a fair bit of money, and the only other benefit is that I can lower the DEFCON there by 1, and we're already fairly low. Whereas here, we get 4 weapons blueprints, which gets me the combat rifle, which is great throughout the game, and then some. So think of that one. I don't need any of these. Yeah, we're not really going in with much. That's why we've got to start getting those weapon blueprints and just doing more. I think there's also a system where if you keep attacking one area, like say the Soviet Union again and again, their defenses begin to rapidly amp up. I know they amp up over, you might have seen with the launch code types, like every 5 or so launch codes, it's a new type, and that's kind of like the game's progression, and enemies get tougher over that period. But yeah, I have heard that bases get more difficult substantially if you keep going to the same country multiple times in a row. So far it looks fine. Pretty sure I went to the Soviet Union last mission, so we're good for now. Those are grenade launchers. If you're playing this game, take these guys out first, because their grenades are frequent, annoying, and unlike with hand-thrown grenades, you can't throw those ones back. They will constantly explode you, and even if you're in cover, you will take damage a lot. So those guys got to go first, essentially. He's also got one. We can wait with the ammo crate, I think. Alright. Yeah, see right there, we've got a fair amount of money, 5,000. It doesn't even cost 2,000 to buy the rifle I want. That one. I just unlocked. I think the next gun after that, I don't know if it's the silent shot. I hope it is, because that one's really good as well. Oh, I hate these areas so much. There's so many enemies. There's a rocket launcher dude up there. Right. Rocket launcher dudes. It kind of depends. Usually they go first, even before the grenade launcher guys. But it really depends. If you've got a lot of cover around, and not many enemies with high damage guns. I don't know, take a pick really, they're both as bad as each other. I'm gonna wait. Oh, fuck it. Those grenades. I must have rolled off the side. No Granada. Radio. And no more enemies. We didn't lose that much health to have to go find any med station or anything, but yeah, see, secret little area. Like sort of containers like these that kind of block off a view of the wall is pretty much a dead giveaway that's a secret area. Like it is always a secret area. Oh, Dart Persuader. That I've used it once. It's situationally good. I personally don't use it in my main loadout. Oh, he saw something. Oh, please don't. You really got on the radio quickly. And I don't like when that happens. Hello. How he didn't see me, I have no idea. I'm gonna be saying that a lot this game. Alright. I don't know why they keep a crate of money, or like a closet of money, and a nuclear launch code in a very, very secure room with no doors or anything, and the only way in is to jump up on a rail and climb in. That's something spies can do, but I don't imagine any high-level general being able to. Some might, I'm sure. Oh, crap. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm falling all over the place. Get out of the way, camera. I might be stupid for getting, you know, first aid kits when I'm really not that low on health at all. But I just like being full health. Another one of these. That's our Dart Persuader. Oh. Let's wait for that beam to pass. Because when a camera spots you, it just straight up starts raising the DEFCON. And it follows you too, so it's kind of annoying. Alright, more money. I'm still getting a lot of money on this mission anyway. I really didn't need that 2,000 extra. Ooh. Maybe, oh, I was about to point out then. Oh, I'm done in. Oh, please Because, oh, they can't leave. They're in the range. Always found it weird that they're standing down there in the range. That is really not somewhere you want to be standing. They're both just assault rifle guys. That's not really a problem. Was it patient? Okay. Ah, you tricked me. Ya bitch. Whisper shotgun. That's the one I want. That's a really good one. Now there's the whisper shotgun and there's the main shotgun, I guess. Main shotgun is it's pretty good. It's cheaper, it's got more rounds, and it does more close range damage. But the silenced one has longer range, and still gets one-shot kills when aiming for the head, as always. And that's kind of what's important in this game, because you will be aiming for the head to get those instant kills. Oh, that was a lot of them. That was a good one. Oh, ah. They really timed it well. Ah, I didn't even see him there. Getting on the radio was a fool's mistake, boy. Did I leave anything back here? I don't believe... Oh, that's right there. Nuclear launch thing. I don't pull those before going into these rooms out of risk that the enemy hears them and kind of ruins my ability to get in there and take cover quick enough. Alright, these guys shouldn't be a problem. Kind of want to get the hang of their patrol route first before I try and take them out quiet. Okay, ball. That's an easy. Yeah, and as you do each mission, and they get progressively harder and contain more enemies, you're gonna need to refill more ammo. So don't neglect your money. Fine work, Agent. With this flight path data, we can plot out the trajectory of the rockets from launch to lunar impact. Resistance seems to be picking up. I'm noticing a heavier guard presence at the military sites. Just be careful if the DEFCON gets too high and one side launches, so will the other, and our efforts will be in vain. And our efforts. Believe me, I'm in no rush to trigger nuclear Armageddon. Focus on positive outcomes, Agent. Your next goal is to steal the launch codes. If we can take possession of the codes, we will have the ability to launch one of the rockets ourselves in transmission. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure back in the day one of the US's nuclear launch codes was literally just, what, 8 zeros? Because it didn't want to not remember it. Alright, formula pages, which are kind of important, or some bonus intel in that officer. Oh, we're at it again. I'm gonna go this one this time, because the US, because we'll get that extra launch plan, a tad extra money, and lower that DEFCON down to 5. Formula pages, yeah, they're important, but I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Alright, I guess there's that too. See, the other formula, precision aim is probably the most important formula in the game. Because when enemies start putting on helmets and cameras become armored, with precision aim you'll still be able to shoot straight through them. Signal scrambling is the better version of Master of Disguise. Computer whiz, I don't really remember, and physical conditioning is just faster movement, which, unless you're on super high DEFCON, isn't really even... It's just not really something you should go for. Let's get that rifle in. Start mission. So that rifle will be a godsend when combat starts up and there's tons of enemies. Located in an environmentally sensitive area, but perfectly safe according to government officials. Because of course it would be. Keep out. Latrine. Don't imagine why those would be written in here, or why they would be pretty much adjacent to each other.
In the event of a workplace accident, your fatality must be registered by filling out Form S307 in order for benefits to be appropriately reallocated.
Benefits? In America? What are you talking about? No spies. Damn, time to ignore a sign. This area. Goodness. I guess it's kind of alright once you get them all lined up. Like that. Whoop. That guy's a grenadier. Now that he's down, this will be piss easy. What? That's what I mean with the cameras. That actually raised pretty quickly. That's not good. And that is why I get that formula I was talking about, because that affects... Oh no, I get the one where they're calling... That's right. I just don't remember it raising that quickly under any circumstance. But if it raises that fast, then maybe it is a good idea to get that one. Okay. Damn it, they're already doing it. Man. Because I needed those formulas.
Ready? Wow, who's there?
Oh, right. He has to be alone.
Show yourself. On me.
Yeah. I don't want to shoot the officer. No! God damn it. And he's kicked me. And he shot me. Oh, this is all falling apart.
Johnny?
Really? This really is an emergency. This is not good.
Form up. Ready to engage.
It's all going to hell. All because I didn't have the formulas. Ah, screw it.
Team ready.
Not good at all. We weren't able to lower that DEFCON, which was a big reason why we chose to come here. Really?
Man down. You're in French house.
Oh my god. He fell down here and caused a havoc. It's all falling apart. Jesus. Oh no. Go away. And he's a grenadier. Oh. Yeah, sometimes levels can really be kind of the antithesis to your strategy, which can be problematic. But you know, this is salvageable. We should be fine. I guess next time I come here, I'll just have to get persuasion again. So let's save up for that, why not? There we go.
Intruders, taking fire. Alive, soldier.
Nice.
What was that?
Alright, we'll have to deal with this whole area before we can... Oh man, this is really not a good... Because considering how quickly they can get on the radio,
Not again.
I don't know, I really don't want to leave them back there for too long. Bam.
Show yourself.
Let's see, they're all still questioning their life. Let's get that rifle out.
Fire. Take that didn't sound good.
Jeez. I'm being real potato with this rifle. There we go.
I was wondering about where the launch code was. Is that the last one? Yes. Right, well, we got something out of it. No, I'm a tad worried about how quickly that's going to progress us. Okay, if that's the first dossier that we've stolen, then that means, because there's 1,000 extra, that there's one more just laying around somewhere. And I am personally not okay with just letting that go. So I'm going to do a quick run through. Backwards. There it is. Boom, another 500. And the reports themselves, you can kind of read as collectibles, I suppose. Gives some insight on some of the lore in this sort of CounterSpy universe. All I remember about it is that the guy we're playing as is French and considered a terrorist. But, you know, just because he's French and he's a terrorist doesn't mean... Okay, maybe he's evil. Alright. Okay, just money, let's ignore that. One weapon blueprint. We haven't really got great options here. Right, so then we've got the dart persuade up. Let's not buy that. Right, we're going into the Soviet Union. It took me a moment to think. Why not? We have the money. Let's get that one. And I'm not really looking at dying, so maybe it's worth getting endurance from now on.
I'm sure we'll be able to make that money back. Radioactivity. I like that name. Hidden site named in honor of wars yet to come. Oh. And indeed it was named in honor. Ooh, there's a few soldiers in here. Quite a few. That has me a bit worried. He's got a helmet too. Oh, does he? No, he doesn't, actually.
О боже, о боже! Здесь кто-то есть.
Circumstances where I can do that is just the best thing ever. Damn. I would like him to turn around. Pretty please. Oh, just go on past me then. That's okay. Oop. Yeah, the way controlling mobility in this game works can be a bit touchy when it comes to jumping. Because it's either you jump straight up or you jump like really far over. And it's not really a moderate ground you can reach. How did you see me? What the heck? I kind of mixed a word there. I said fucking heck. Let's go. Made a new word. But it wasn't even feck, it was just something else completely. I don't usually shoot like that, but, you know, it's kind of safer than just taking cover, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of meds around. See, it turns out that free healthcare is really working out. I'm surprised I wasn't caught before then. Oh no. And of course. He got his shooting game on pretty well then. Then again, don't they all? Some grenades at me now. Okay, I have to go down a ladder. And they're already on the radio. Gee, they are really punctual with this sort of thing. Stop hitting. Stop calling. Stop living. Good thing they have all that free healthcare. I'm gonna go back and get some. I was gonna say where's the door, and it just goes higher. There we go. Problem solved. Thanks, socialism. Let's not go that way just yet. This is clearly a secret area, and I want to know about it. Yeah, the only weapon blueprint we'll get here. We still need several more. Right. That up there is an armored camera, you can tell, because it's an orange beam, not a green one. Because I don't have precision aim, I can't shoot that, I just have to go around it. Why do you not die from that? Stop approaching. Thanks for the free money. Oh my. I love how cameras can't spot dead bodies, but they can spot me. It's like, is someone behind the camera or not? I'll just knock one out. The other one will notice, start shooting. Or not, just call your friends then. And by your friends, I mean the guys back at the corner. You know, up yours. I got really close. Let's get those launch codes, baby. That was the first of 4. I have a feeling I've missed some. Ooh. I can practically remember some, but like not enough to really be sure if I'm actually remembering them, or if I'm imagining that I'm remembering them. You went that way. Jeez, those guys are having fun. I think it's a shooting range up here. Stop shooting. So it's kind of hard to, oh god, it's kind of hard to describe what I was doing there. Not really, I suppose. When you're on the higher floor, like up here, and grenadiers are shooting at you from a certain angle, it can be sometimes advantageous to kill them last, because their grenades can often just fall below and kill the other enemies on the bottom floor. I'll have to check again. I don't know if that's actually what was happening. Do their bodies despawn? I think their bodies despawn. I can't remember if there were dead people down there. I have a really bad short-term memory. I apologize. Like, we're talking medically bad. Aw, pity he didn't die. I didn't know he was up there. Alright, the guys over there have spotted me.
Why are you already on the radio? They're really eager to get on the radio today. Oh, that was great. I love that. Oh, that's amazing. Ah, screw it. Why the hell not? Thinking for a sec, is he gonna fire or not? Let's get up there, pull that out. Okay, so there's... oh, here it is. What do you know? I was only imagining at the start. Alright, let's get rid of that little bar. That'll take us to DEFCON 4. Look at that. We're doing great. We're winning. We're winning, son. Right. Launch codes acquired. Still 2 segments more to go. I'm getting giddy just watching our progress, Agent. With the launch codes in our possession, we now have the ability to launch one of the rockets ourselves. I have to ask, were the launch codes all set to 6 zeros?
That's what I was talking about before. I was talking about the time where in real life, the American government had a launch code set to 6 zeros. I guess they wanted something easy to remember. There you go. Your next mission is to steal a full set of radio frequencies used to guide the rockets to their targets. Okay, but I have to ask, we're not actually planning to launch these rockets, are we? Would that be such a bad thing, Agent, if we can get them out of the silos and away from these maniacal superpowers? That would be bad, because then they'd just go to a conventional war and then construct more nukes that you no longer have control of, and then use those. So, yeah, don't do that. Oh. Oh. Okay. We could get that 4th weapon, that Whisper shotgun, because honestly the normal pistol, the silence pistol, Whisper shotgun, and the combat rifle, that's my full loadout all the time. The other weapons I don't find very useful. So I could straight up do this one and acquire my entire loadout, or get those formula pages. I don't know what formula we'll get next though. Okay, we have endurance, and I suppose we could use the Master of Disguise one to lower that camera detection. Look, precision aim is fantastic, but maybe that is the next one. Was it? Ah, hell. I suppose precision aim, if it is the one that is next, is more important than that Whisper shotgun. But this is taking a big risk. If I'm right, then this is the right choice. If I'm not, then I'm an idiot. Well, maybe it'll tell us here. Okay, if it's going in order, yeah, precision aim will be next. So maybe, yeah, maybe it is precision aim. Maybe. We could always put the Dart Persuader as our 4th weapon for now. You know, causes enemies to turn against each other. It's silent. I could see circumstances where that would be useful, but I don't know, to be honest. It's a bit expensive for what it is, and like I said, situationally useful. We might even be better saving our money to get, well, let's get endurance. We're going back into the Soviet Union, so we gotta keep that in mind. Master of Disguise. Theoretically, Silent Runner would be useful, but it's very expensive, and like I said, I don't really use it much anyway. I think we can go without it. So let's start mission. Oh, we're going back to radioactivity. Maybe it's a different variant of that base. I don't know if the numbers are the same. You know, 06. Maybe it is. An inside net. No, it's the same name and description of the base. Oh god, is it the same? Is it the same base? Because this layout, I'm already remembering. I just don't know if it was from the same thing. I promise, guys, like, most of these levels are, in fact, randomly generated. Promise. It's just some of them are very, very similar. Okay, that guy's gonna get on the radio any second now. Please turn around. Thank you. Take him out. Alright. Yeah, see, there's one difference now. One difference that I can discern. There's no money crate here. There was before, now there's not. What do you know, guys? Random generation. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking hell. Alright, more money. Okay, I'm hoping this guy walks all the way back up here. I want to melee him. You'd have to, right? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, there's full explosives down there. That might go loud. Oh, there was multiple explosives. That hurt me. Very mildly, but it still hurt me. Oh, he kicked me! Rude! Very rude. Alright, one of those formulas there for us. Please tell me it's precision aim. Let's go! It's precision aim. Already this became, yeah, the riskiest choice, but the best choice, because now the risk has rewarded us. Oh, helmet. I'll be able to bypass that soon after this mission, as well as those friggin' orange cameras. I'm excited for that. Yeah, once you have precision aim, it's so much easier to win. Well, you can see me. Oh, I can't hit him. Alrighty. Oh, that's a dangerous spot to get up. Considering he's still looking at me. Nope. Won't allow it. Hey, buddy. It's a risk to roll forward and do that, but he had a helmet, so I considered it worth it. Because, I mean, if you do it incorrectly, they just kick you. And then you just lose a bunch of health. Alright, I can't shoot that out yet, so I'm going to have to wait for that to move out of the way, like it is now. And yeah, with the game being 2D, it can be sometimes difficult to discern when to move and when not to. Ah, shit, I think, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that guy knows me. Oh, I'm nearly dead. I do not want that DEFCON going up, if I can help it. Is that everyone? I thought there was another guy. Guess not. Get that formula out, let's go. Precision aim. The rest pretty much don't matter now. I learned today that the camera one may in fact be more useful than the camera detection one is more useful than the radio detection one. In which case, once I've secured precision aim, which I just did, I'll have it after this mission. I've got all the best formulas. Yeah, I think we're good. And honestly, out of the entire weapon loadout as well, the Whisper shotgun isn't as useful as the silenced pistol or the combat rifle. It's still bloody useful, but yeah, the combat rifle and silenced pistol, two best weapons in the game. The primary pistol is fine. You know, it's what you use when you want to save the ammo of other stuff, really.
And when there's very few enemies. That camera is awfully close. Like, annoyingly so. I'm looking for the best time to get those silent shots in. I'm gonna say I did that wrong, but I reacted quick enough that it didn't matter. Another formula, please. Tell me what the next one is. Signal scrambling. That's the one I normally use. That's the radio one I was talking about. I like how he's... Okay. God, I really like that. How he's just swinging along with the door. You're going with me. There, John. Oh, he's right there. Easy. Ooh. I made a good call to take cover. It was quick reaction. And like an idiot, he just moves forward. Wham. Easy peasy. We're not just nearly done with this area, we're nearly done with the whole game. Yeah, you can easily finish this game in under 2 hours if you know what you're doing. And if you know, just want to give it one run through. Like, a real quick one. The issue with this area is once you take out these guys, the guys over behind the wall there will know. And there are guys over there all the time. Yeah, it took them a bit longer than normal to notice, but they damn noticed. Hey, he's smart. He pointed out to his friend what was happening. That's why you must die. Ooh, I was for sure I was going to get kicked in. No raising the alarm. God, I got so much money. Alright. I suppose at this point in the game, formulas are now useless. You know, depending on your playstyle, some might be better than others, but I've got all the ones I could want. And I'm happy I could get them early. Alright, I now learnt that they don't hear that, in fact. I'll hit that now, take out those guys. Ow, that did not bounce the way I wanted it to. That kind of hurt. Rude. There's a lot of them. They don't sequence it in any way to let you catch your breath or anything. Sometimes it feels like they're sequencing to get as many shots off as possible. Like it's very realistic. I like it. And yet, it's also, it can be brutal. Oh, there's more. Oh, same scenario. Alright. If I shoot him, that guy's gonna notice and cause an issue. I'm thinking I can... And you'll turn around and go, oh, what happened? What happened here? He was alive a second ago. Easy.
Mission complete. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the missions I've been doing in this playthrough are in the Soviet Union. I'd say it's capitalist bias. Radio frequencies decrypted. Let's go. Impressive work, Agent. With the radio frequencies now in our possession, there's only one last piece of the puzzle. We need the location of one of the launch sites. Still seems crazy to think that either side could entertain the thought that launching nuclear missiles at the moon was a smart move. That's why Counter exists, Agent. We can never assume our governments had the best interests of the people at heart. I guess fear of the unknown other makes you do crazy stuff. The unknown other. Okay. Almost there, Agent. Just go and find the location of a launch site for one of the rocket facilities. Why do we only need one of them? Alright, so formula pages, we've done all that. That's not a problem. 500 bonus intel there, that's... It's really just do we want the game done quicker or not. 500 bonus intel. I've got a surplus of money and no need for formulas. No, whatever. We'll go for the formulas. So we'll use precision aim. Yeah, there's no officer there, so we're gonna get persuasion. And out of endurance and mastered disguise, I think I'm gonna go with endurance. Endurance is never a bad one to go with. Because dying less ultimately means, you know, less DEFCON issues, I guess. Alright, let's go. Warren Black ASAF Command, the lost side of the Matador, a secret place where the final command could be given. Let's hope not. Death to America and butter sauce. Oh god. That was risky.
Attention all units. Mandatory physical inspections will continue until such time as morale improves. Thank you.
Victory starts with being on the winning side. I'm pretty sure it also ends with there. But, you know, no judgment. Let's get him. We're a ninja. Oh, that's a guy there. I didn't even notice him.
That is why the military has camouflage. He's not even that camouflaged, really. I mean, I don't know. It's not really the color, it's more the, I guess, the texture of the wall and the texture of his clothes. When it comes to graphics, they just really aligned well. Okay, black suit guys. They are insanely durable, like, unrealistically. I fucking hate them. So yeah, melee them when you can. Always melee them, because you will waste so many bullets on them. Even if you're going for the head, like with the regular pistol, it takes 3 shots in the head to kill one of those guys, which is insane. They're one of the few things I dislike. Ooh. God, you really aren't placing that camera in a very comfortable spot for me. Okay. There's not many enemies down here. Oh, this area is generally easy once you get the Grenadier out of here. And I just want them to look away. Just look away. Cheers, buds. Get that formula. Not that they really matter at this stage. Signal screen rating. Wonder what will be given to us now. What the next formula will be. I'm not going to go that way. I've decided. I mean, I know I can shoot that orange camera. It's more about bullet conservation, I guess. I don't know. I say that while I'm walking around shooting other cameras. Maybe it's some force of habit. Oh, why is he walking towards me? Go away. I was gonna get the gun out instead. Okay, interesting how that happened. It's probably advantageous to go loud right now.
Team up your inventory now, Spy. Show yourself, Spy.
They are very much down there. That's not a good place to be when I'm trying to kill you. For me, at least. For them, it's probably a smart move. See, I've never understood in combat situations why the high ground is better. Because you're more exposed, right? You're basically silhouetted, you're much easier to hit. But when you have the low ground, generally, you can use the terrain as your cover pretty much as long as you're on the lower ground. You know, it's not really an issue. So I really don't know how, in times where guns are the primary weapons, how the high ground is still sufficient. I mean, fortified positions with machine guns I can understand. Because, you know, enemies gotta go all the way up there. And hills and mountains and things like that. Well, mainly hills. You know, not much cover to go around. So yeah, I guess it's all very dependent. Yeah, just with my time with action games and shooters and stuff like that, it's always been the low ground that's better. Unless, you know, the high ground is positioned in such a way where you just simply don't have the advantage. It's, yeah, it's all dependent.
Look alive,
Oh, he's approaching me, I don't like that. I may die here. Oh, nice. I'm gonna shoot. Hey, just what I was looking for. We got some normal ammo here. We're fairly, I mean, we weren't low on it, but for my standards, I was. That was an accidental roll then. Great rockets. We love those. Ah, taking out friends for me. Go. Really had to time it well. I don't know why he moved and stopped calling DEFCON, but I'm not complaining. Oh, right, rockets are still coming. No fire in the hole. Go away. Right, if it's just one rocket dude, you know, it's annoying, but it's easy. Because they fire very quickly. They reload and let their rockets off stupidly fast, honestly. Okay, I can't see out there. That's not very nice. Oh, hi everyone. I'm just kind of in the middle of all of you. I'm just stepping into your business. No one needs to notice me. No, we're all good. We're all good here. Now we good. I really should not have gotten away with it. I should have been killed on the spot. Yeah, some areas are just absolute death traps that are just designed to kill you straight up. But how I survived that, I genuinely have no idea. I should not have survived that at all. Alright, and we've kept it at DEFCON 5. We've got both sides on DEFCON 5, so we are
Practically turning off the Cold War. We're back to normality, guys. We fixed the Cold War. Everyone's happy. Alright. It's no question. Soviet Union, get those weapon blueprints, finish that segment. There's no reason to go for the US at this stage. Right, so it's going for the Whisper Shotgun. I have a feeling we're going to need that in the final mission. We don't need Persuasion because they're DEFCON 5. So we're going to go Endurance. We're going to go Precision Aim as always. And let's go Master of Disguise now. And we have like such a money surplus. It really doesn't matter what we purchase. Wait, it's the radioactive. Oh my god, it's the same base for the third time. It's the same base for the third time. Yeah, the actual indoors would be different. Also the outdoors, I guess. It's just the name and description that stays the same. Ah, for once even the vents are different now. Yep, so we're starting to notice more blue-suited enemies, you know, bigger, better weapons, more sort of heavy cameras, and just more difficult stuff to get by. And that's because we're progressing, we're doing well, we're near the end of the game. I'm very lucky you didn't look over. I'm always very lucky. What can I say? And you're the last guy, so I can just not worry about using suppressed ammo. Rip that out. As long as we get all the launch plans, then we only have one mission left. In which case we could finish the game in well under 2 hours. Ooh, that was close. Not gonna be a problem, are ya? Guy down there? Oh, you're a problem. Dickhead, you almost killed yourself. You should have kicked me then. Hey, stop that. I'm a literal bullet timer. Ah, stop that. There's a med in there, so I'm not too worried. Then again, with how quickly they can kill you, there's a limit to how reckless you can be. Even in the scenario where you're on full health and there's only a couple of enemies left. There's still more enemies up there, so we gotta contend with them. Oh god, this is a very vertical building. They won't get it too high. I'm sure it can... Oop. Stop firing it. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, oh, I just realized he's a black shirt and he's got a helmet and he's very close to me. Stop that. Oh. See what I mean? So many bullets from the assault rifle to the head before he actually went down. Stop that. Alright, that went a bit worse than I would have hoped, but I guess we're fine. I'm just gonna patrol along. Just look for stuff throughout this floor. There's not really anything there, so I don't need to bother that camera. Okay, we're just going down. Anything up there? Yes. Weapon. Get me that whisper shotgun. We'll get to showcase it in the final mission. Let's get some health. Alright. Pick out ammo. I'm gonna go assault rifle ammo. You never know. I have a distinct feeling that the rest of the floors are going to be fairly high quantity of Soviet soldiers. so I have a feeling it's going to come more in handy than a pistol. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Not that way. Yeah, that's as high as we go. Alright. This bloody floor again. Screw it. Yeah, you better get back there. Oh, really, Rocket? Ha! He's at an angle. It works to my benefit. What? They're down there calling DEFCON? Oh, that's not fair. Quit it. Just stopped it from going to DEFCON 4. You are killing your friends and not me. Okay, because there's no officer or anything, I really have to be careful now. It only needs a slight increase before I'm on DEFCON 4. I mean, I don't have to be careful. I'm at the lowest DEFCON. It's really not a concern. I just really, really like being at DEFCON 5. And when the DEFCON goes up, I cry inside because I'm a perfectionist. Whisper shotgun, baby. Since we have that, even weapons aren't useful anymore. At this stage, let's just get through it again. At this range, that grenadier is not a concern. If he keeps doing that, he will. Oh, put the vehicle. There we go. Alright, let's go down there quickly before they call reinforcements. During this playthrough, they've been really keen on that radio. I mean, really keen. They don't usually get on frequency that quickly to call DEFCON. At least I don't think they do. They usually take ages. I think we can knock one or two of them off quietly. It's kind of my goal. Or just all of them. I keep doing that. Alright, last floor, still DEFCON 5. If we don't do anything stupid, and if all goes according to plan, this should be fine. Oh yeah, this floor, we will be fine, I'm pretty sure. I can't see this going wrong. Ooh. Yeah, see, they're even killing themselves. It's great. It's usually dangerous to stick out for that long, but I wanted them done with quick. That's not good. So they're all there. None of them are grenadiers from what I can tell, so I think we're all good. As long as we don't let them get too close. Stop approaching. Why are you all approaching suddenly? What the fuck? It's like they heard me and just wanted to wreck everything. Alrighty. Final Negotiator. I think that's like a really powerful pistol or something. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it. All I know is that it's not got a lot of ammo, but it's really powerful. Something. I'm pretty sure on paper it's... Well, on paper it doesn't sound useful at all. I could do just as well with a silenced pistol as long as I'm careful and sneaky. Or even with a normal pistol as long as I aim good and have precision aim. It's really not a concern. Alright. We did just about as well as we could have.
Alright, launch sites discovered. Let's go. Good work, Agent. You have uncovered the launch site for one of the top secret launch facilities. Your final mission is to infiltrate this site and attach a device to the rocket's guidance system. So with this device, you'll be able to take control of the nuclear rocket after its launch. Correct, Agent. Whichever superpower launches first, we know the other side will launch all their rockets in retaliation. And with every rocket in the air, we release our hijacked rocket's payload mid-flight and destroy them all. That is... If all the nukes from one side deployed, they would not all be in the one spot, so that would not work. It would make for quite a fireworks show. No. So this is it, Agent. Your final mission. Security will be high. Do you have any final words? I just thought of something witty about the absurdity of the whole thing. The gravity of the situation just hit me. Okay, never mind. End transmission. Alright. So. The final mission will take place in the territory with the highest DEFCON level. So, obviously I've got both of them at DEFCON 5, which means it defaults to the American imperialist site, which means that's the one we're going to go to. Final mission is in the USA, and like I said before, they both have preset bases for the end. There we go, Whisper Shotgun. And I find the American one to be easier to get through without dying and upping the DEFCON loads and all that stuff. Significantly easier. See, for this mission, Silent Runner would actually be good. Actually, I might go with it. Because these bases are bigger and more spacious, and there's more congested guards together. So by getting Silent Runner, I can move quickly and just get a better angle of surprise on the enemy, I suppose. Alright. So yeah, much bigger. I didn't even read the thing because I was just focused on getting these guys out of the way. Oh, far out. Yeah, patrolling well. I missed.
Not like this. Not like this. They killed Johnny.
All the soldiers are named Johnny. They will never say anything other than they killed Johnny. Alright. Well, I'll have to time this, right? Oh, he moves away. Okay. That doesn't do anything for or against me, so you do your own thing, pal. Oh, him noticing was not what I wanted. Because he'll turn, then he'll notice, and I'm just gonna have to fight one. Quit it. Is there actually anything at the top? Yes, money. I don't know why I'm grabbing it, since I won't be spending any more in this game. Be on the lookout for counter-spies, so at least they know who I am. Smoking, smoke 'em if you got 'em. So it's the opposite of a no smoking zone? Maximum security, no trespassing. I ignore signs. Yeah, one of the things I love about the American final base, so it's got 3 floors up the top, and the second floor is just this little corridor. It's amazing. The Soviet base is not like that. The Soviet base is much harder, because its second floor is not just a corridor. So if you pull that, you get money, because there's no more codes to collect or anything like that. So we progress out here. Yeah, you know me. That nice of them. That did not do a lot. Let's get that away from the shotgun. Just showcase it.
Show yourself. Fire in the hole.
No firing in the hole. Stop that. So yeah, it's got longer range than the normal combat shotgun. So yeah, pretty much in any fight, it'll still be quite useful. Oh. Could do with some health. Got any of that going around? Got any Obamacare? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not good.
Hiding somewhere.
Oh, of course you shoot the moment I peek. It's like they are built to combat my specific, I guess, strategy. Yeah, silent running. You legit cannot even hear my running. It's amazing. Let's take him out quietly. Okay. I have a feeling the others might have still heard that. Hey, pal. If I don't die here... Oh, he's facing away. That's why I don't die here.
Not like this. Intruder.
Uh-oh.
Johnny?
Look at that.
Johnny?
What was that? Feel bad.
Ah, he's grenadier. Rude.
Search the.
Very rude. Oh, no. Okay, this is selectively good.
On me. Form up. Ready to engage.
This is, because there's an enemy below me, and I don't know if he's going to call DEFCON or what. I've got no meds, and I'm about to die. It's not good at all. Uh-oh.
He's dead.
How? No! Oh, very touchy controls. Very touchy indeed. Oh. Oh, this is no good. Ah, you timed the shot. God damn it. And so, as you can see, it upped the DEFCON. Sadly. Let's get some ammo. But you know what? It's fine. I'm pretty much about to finish the game. It's just my perfectionism that's been assaulted by America. No big deal. No big deal at all. Not gonna cry, promise. Except I am gonna kill all of you now. Gonna do it anyway.
Not like this.
Hey, buddy. I love the pose. I'm not gonna use a shotgun shell on that, no way.
Ready? Fire. What was that? Keep looking.
I didn't even have the gun pointed up and it just sent the shell across that way.
Look alive, soldiers.
Alright, let's do this. Get him. Alright, we're doing decently. We're doing decently. An elevator there. Like I said, American base is actually pretty easy compared to the Soviet one, which is much longer. Let's slap the device on that rocket.
It's pretty much game over. Or, as in, we finished the game. Socialist menace launches nuclear missile strike on moon, vice versa. Yeah, look at that, we protected the moon. No, it's thanking me for playing. But yeah, if that looks like a game that would interest you, or if you've already seen it, or played it, I should say. No, if you haven't played this, and you liked what you saw, go ahead and give it a buy. If you have played this and just wanted to watch someone else play it, thank you for watching. Actually, thank you all for watching. It's very nice of you to watch. And I shall see you all in the next video.